Hi guys! So we bought a cow, well, not really a cow, a quarter of a cow for beef to eat. And I need to go pick that up Thursday, so today's Tuesday, and I want to clean out our deep freeze and then get it plugged in so that way it can get cold and even make sure it works. We have not used it in a year and a half. We used to use it in Indiana when we would buy beef like this, and we haven't used it in the past year and a half since we've lived here. So hopefully it still works. It's really dirty, so I'm going to go down there and clean that. And what I'm going to be using is just some Thieves Cleaner in this bottle. What it is, it's the same stuff that I used to clean out my refrigerator. I know some people asked what I used to clean it out. It's just the Thieves, Young Living Thieves household cleaner. I think I did like a capful or two, and then just some water in the squirt bottle. And then I've got my microfiber cleaning cloths, and then I'm just gonna get a bucket of some warm water. That way I don't have to run up the stairs to rinse out my rags as I'm cleaning it, because the freezer is in the basement. So Miles is sleeping, and I'm hoping to get this done before he wakes up. So here's our freezer down here. There's like no light in this little area here. So I got a flashlight here. So it's a pretty small freezer, but you can see it's really dirty. Yeah, so we're gonna clean this out. It is all clean. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks so clean, and it smells really good. That Thieves Cleaner smells really good. So let's plug it in and see if it works. Well, it didn't blow up. It turned on, so that's good. We are on our way to go pick up our cow. It is cold and rainy out, and I really don't want to go because it's going to be all wet and muddy, but I have to pick it up today. It's Thursday, and if I don't pick it up today, then I'll have to do it Saturday, which I'm busy Saturday. I can't go pick it up, or else they're going to charge $20 a day to store it there till I pick it up. So I have to go pick it up, and yeah, it's rainy and cold, but oh well, we just gotta do it. Look at that. It's actually hailing or snowing or something. It's supposed to be spring, not winter. There's my new flowers that Simeon got me a couple weeks ago. Well, here's our cow. 70 pounds of it in these 2 boxes. So let's open it up and take a look. You're gonna help mommy open it? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Let's see. So it's 70 pounds that we got. It was just a little over $400, so it comes to just under $6 a pound, which is pretty good considering roasts and steaks and all that stuff. I went to Dollar Tree and I bought these bins here, and I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna organize the beef, write everything down that I have, divide it into the bins, because with the deep freeze, everything's just piled on top of each other, which we don't really have that much beef, but when you're trying to find a piece of meat and it's all like piled like this in there, it's a little hard. So I think these baskets will help it be a little bit more organized. Shoulder roast, shoulder. How many shoulders do cows have? There's like 4 of them. We only got a quarter. It's just kind of weird. Yep, let's wash your hands, okay? Let's wash your hands. So here it is, all divided out, sorted into these bins. So now I need to move all these down to the freezer. Here I have my stew meats and the soup bones. Here is all the steaks, and then these are the roasts. So I'm gonna get it down there, see how all this fits in there, and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, here's everything in there, and our freezer came with this little basket, so I put the ground beef there because that's probably what I'm going to be using the most. And then the other basket of ground beef is down there. So I put the soup bones and the stew meat on the very bottom, along with some of the roasts, the shoulder roasts, because there's so many of them. Those are more what we use in the winter, so I just put those on the bottom, and then the steaks and the other roasts are just right here on the top. So there's still plenty of room here. I can stock up on chicken or put some other stuff in here. So yeah, it's pretty good. It all fits pretty good. Those Dollar Tree bins fit pretty good in there, just perfectly. And it'll make it so much easier instead of, you know, digging through to get those. Everything is in the freezer, and I'm going to take a Lysol disinfectant wipe and get this all cleaned up. And then I wrote everything down here, so I'm going to get that printed up on the computer. I made this on Excel and just printed it out. So I have all the different cuts of meat that we have, and then these boxes represent how many there are. So that way, when I pull something out of the freezer, I can just mark it off, and that way I know how many I've used up, how many I have left, and it'll also really help me with meal planning, and then I can just kind of see how much we have of everything, and I can try to make it last for the whole year. So here's the ground beef. There was 20 1-pound packages, 3 packages of soup bones, 2 packages of stew meat. There was 5 shoulder roasts, 1 pot roast, 2 short ribs, 3 packages of T-bone steaks, and I think there's 2 in each package, and then 4 sirloin steaks, and then 4 round steaks cubed, and the roasts are in about 2-pound packages each. So this really works for me. I've done this when we used to do beef in Indiana, and it just really helps me to be able to keep track of everything, and that way I'm not guessing on what we have left, and it'll really help me with meal planning.